So good day everyone. So my co-reporter just talked about the gender-based violence, which is the lesson 15 that we are going to tackle about for this moment. So for this time, I will be talking about the parties involved with this violence that we have been tackling about. So we have two parties involved. They're just two parties. It is the victims and the perpetrators. But as you can see, I've presented to you three, and we added the survivors. So we're going to define the three of them for you to understand what does it really mean. So first, we have the survivor. They are being described as the defiant. They are strong, they are determined, they are brave, and yeah, they conquer what the challenges that they have been through. And then next is the victim. When we talk about victim, they are the prey, they are the martyr one, they are the patsy, they sacrifice a lot. And lastly, we have the perpetrator. When we talk about perpetrator, they are those person who commit the harm. They are those person who commit the murder. They are the assailant. So yeah, let's go back. Maybe you have this question. What's the difference between the survivors and the victims? So when we talk about the survivor, it is an empowerment for someone who undergo harm. Survivors are victims, are once a victim, but then they undergo the process of healing. They undergo the process of moving on from the tragedy of their life nga ilahang na experience. So survivor is being labeled to someone for them to really be encouraged nga ni survive ko ani nga pagsulay nga akong naagian, ning survive ko sa rape nga akong naagian, ning survive ko sa harassment nga akong naagian. So they are strong person. They have that determination nga life will just go on even if you experience those. When we talk about victims, it is a definition that is legally defined. It is being used in the criminal justice system. So gamit lang ni siya in the court to refer this person, especially if kanang naana mo sa kaso. So it is being used to define those person who receive the harm given by the assailant. So yeah, wala na sila'y kalahian because a survivor once became a victim. But then later on, as he continue her life or his life, he continue to move on, he continue the healing process. So they are labeled as survivors. So we just need to be careful lang jud sa using those, because basin ang uban ma-offend sila, because basin dili sila bitaw kanang ganahan i-labeled as victim. So you can use survivor. You can ask them actually. It is being kanang advice nga. You need to ask them what could be the right label that you are going to refer to them, especially when you are going to talk about their lives or you are going to use them as an empowerment to someone who experienced violence, gender-based violence. So lastly is the perpetrator. So perpetrator, they are this person in authority. They can be an institution who supports, they can be this person in authority who have power, and yeah, they are the murderer. They commit the harm, they abuses those people below them. Those people under them, they have the power, so they can use it and they abuse it. So they are defined as the perpetrator. So yeah, those are the parties involved when we talk about gender-based violence.